hand, what would be an example of a position where you could only find an adjective and you could not find an adverb? That would be something like, she is very, and then blank. Because notice what's going on here is that you have the possibility to have something like, she is very tall. In other words, we can have the typical type of adjective here, where tall is describing she. You can also say she's very intelligent, she's very smart, she's very kind, she's very etc., etc., etc. If it can fit into that position, it looks like an adjective. Now, why do we think that that's a pretty good test for adjectives versus adverbs? Because if you tried to fit a typical adverb here, it would be really weird. So if you said, she is very softly, that's kind of strange, right? She is very quickly, that's weird. But if you say she is very quick, then you have the adjective. She is very soft. I don't know about the meaning of that, but it seems like a possible sentence if soft is describing she. So you have an adjective in that position. Okay, so when you want to know whether you have an adjective or an adverb, always use this test. She is very blank. So if you basically memorize these structures, it's going to help you very, very quickly to find out when you're looking at a given sentence, okay, this is an adjective, this is an adverb, this is a preposition, this is a determiner, and you're just going to breeze through all of the examples. And really, to do that is just practicing and practicing and practicing. I'm going to give you a couple of sentences that you can practice with before you do the assignment that will be due on Sunday, so that you make sure that you're on track with respect to labeling the different parts of speech. So another position in which you find something different. Prepositions, we haven't talked about prepositions. So for example, when you say, she ran right through the room. Notice that what occurs in this position, in other words, the position after right, is a preposition. What is a preposition? A preposition is a word that tells you something about time, space, manner, location. So all of those words like up, with, around, under, in, into, onto, on, all of those guys are going to be prepositions. And notice that we didn't have any morphological test for those guys. Why? Because prepositions cannot take any morphological markers. They always appear by themselves. You can't say, she ran up the stairs, right? It's only possible to say she ran up the stairs. So when you have a word that's a preposition, it can fit into this position after right with the meaning of exactly up the stairs or quickly up the stairs, something like that. She ran right through the room. She ran right up the stairs. She ran right into the wall. She ran right down the stairs, right? Anything that is occurring after right with that meaning is a preposition.